In this video, I'm going to show how you can actually scan for FTA channels on your Qsat decoder. So when you get your hand on a Qsat decoder and you are to search for the channels, watch this video to the end and you're gonna know how exactly you need to do. So the first thing that you need to do is to connect your signal cable from the satellite dish into the LNB import at the back of your Qsat decoder. At the back of the decoder, I have two different ports, the LNB import and the LNB out port, to actually send the signal to a different device. So after connecting the cable, the next thing is to pick up your remote. You press on the menu button on the remote. So from the menu here, use the arrow keys just to navigate through the menu. You look for installation and you press OK on the installation, and here it's requesting for the default password on your Qsat decoder. It's supposed to be 4 zeros, so if no one have ever changed, you type in 0000, the menu is supposed to open up. And the next thing is to look through the option and you select antenna set. We have satellite list, transponder list, motor setting. Let me set up. You press on the first option, that's the antenna setting. You press OK on it, and we have a given satellite folders with its attached settings. So we have a given selected over here. You press OK on the satellite option, and in this tutorial I'll be using the Astra 2A2B to illustrate for you to know how you can actually go about any kind of FTA satellite channels installation on your Qsat decoder. But the main satellite is not in this satellite list, so we have to find a different satellite folder, or we can create a new one and then add a TP. So we're gonna select a nearby satellite folder or any satellite folder at all, and then you proceed with it. So let's select Astra 3A over here, which is on the 23.3 degrees east. So after selecting the satellite, make sure the channel or the satellite that you are tracking for is a KU band. You need to select the KU band option, and then the LNB frequency, you make sure it's a universal option. And the most important thing is the transponder, that's the frequency and the signal rate. That will allow you to actually get your signal whenever you turn your satellite dish to face the exact direction wherever you are looking for the signal. So in this case, the TP that we're going to use for the multi-TV, that's Astra 2A2B, is 12525 vertical 30,000 or 30k. So look through the option, you press OK on it, and then you look through whether you're going to find it being pre-installed TP. If it's not available, all you have to do is to add. And with adding on this antenna settings page, there is no option to add, so you need to press on exit, and we come back to the transponder list page. You press OK on it, and on this page you have a selected satellite folder which has been opened with a transponder list which you can add. So you need to change the satellite option to the preferred satellite folder which we are likely to add the TP, and then use it to perform the tracking or to scan for our channel. So for you to get a satellite option, you need to press on the SAT button on your remote. So you look on your Qsat remote, we have a SAT button over there. You press on it and a satellite menu will open up for you to select the satellite folder being installed on it. So we want to select the Astra 3A to proceed with it. So you look through the option. You can select a different satellite option as well. If on your FTA decoder you are using this tutorial on your FTA decoder and there is no Astra 3A or Astra 2A2B on it. So after selecting the satellite, the next thing is to add the TP. And with the TP you have some command down below: red to add, yellow to edit, and green to edit, yellow to delete over there. So you press on the red button on the remote for the add menu to open up, and you add the TP, which is 12525, and we come to the symbol rate, which is 30,030, and polarity vertical. You press OK, you save, you highlight it, and as you can see, we have the signal quality showing to be 60%, indicating that there is some signal coming out of the satellite dish. And if you reach this level, you add your TP and there is no signal quality showing, that actually indicates that there is no signal coming from the satellite dish. All you have to do is to go straight to the satellite dish, you turn it around to the exact direction whereby you want to get a signal, and you're gonna get actually a stable signal if you get time for it. So on this page you can proceed to search for the channels, and by doing so you need to press on the blue option to check whether you're gonna get some blind scan option, and it's been locked only on a manual search. And for you to get more of the channels all the time, you need to perform either auto search, blind search, or super blind. So for us to get the auto search or the blind search, we need to go back to the antenna settings page. So all you have to do is to press on the exit after adding your TP. You press on the exit, you come back to the antenna setting, you press OK on it, and once again you need to select the satellite for that which you have already added your TP for the search or the tracking of the signal. You look through the option and then you place it on your selected satellite for that which you have added the TP. In this case we are selecting the Astra 3A, so that's it right here, and you come to the transponder option, you press OK on it, you place it on the exact transponder which you added, and as you can see we have the signal quality showing to be 61%, 60%. That indicates that there is some stable signal coming out of the satellite. So here we can go ahead and then scan for the channels, but in case you reach this level, you add the TP and there is no signal quality showing, it actually indicates there is no signal actually coming from the satellite dish. So all you got to do is to adjust the dish to get enough of the signal before you can proceed with the search. If not, you perform the search, there won't be any channel coming out at all. So you press on the blue button as the command says on your screen, and the scan menu will open up. Here the scan type, we can change it from the manual to auto or blind, so you're gonna select the blind option. You press OK, and the last thing for you to do is to just wait for the search to complete, and you're gonna get access to the channels that is available on the Astra 2A 2B platform. So if in case it's Qsat, MyTV Africa, or any FTA channels that you are tracking for, follow the same step on your Qsat decoder and you're gonna get it working right there. So that's it. If you find this video helpful when you are new to the channel, all you have to do is subscribe, hit the bell icon, and you keep coming back for more. You lose absolutely nothing by subscribing. Thanks for watching.
I'm not gonna see.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town.